Hello and welcome back to Fox's Fabulous World. Is that right? Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, I inadvertently, bear with me, I haven't checked the frames yet, because it seems to be on a bit of a go slow. Oh, okay. Put it up to max frame rate, I think, see how that goes. Yes, I inadvertently stopped the recording. I was meant to just sort of, pause it because we're going to go for a few more minutes, but yes, that doesn't matter. We're back in the fabulous world. Right, and we were doing some sort of maze, weren't we? To do with the sand, the cactus maze. That was it. You know, I think this will do. This will do nicely. And you still can't. Why can't I place it there? Okay, it's rather weird, isn't it? Right, okay, so obviously you have to have gaps. Very peculiar. Did not know that fact, I do now. Right, there we go. Stack these up here, I think. And again. Yes, so we're just continuing to build the my little mini DeathRun sort of style game. You see, I don't like the idea how you can actually just run straight through there, though. That's the only problem. But now that I've done that, can I actually place dirt blocks down there? Or soul sand? Yes, I can. That's good. That's good. I like that idea. That's okay. Maybe I don't like that idea. How are we going to do this then? Alright, so we can place it down now. That's okay then. So we're going to have to do the same here and widen this out a little bit. And here. There we go. And then what we do is we just get our chiseled quartz blocks and we just place them around. Can we put it there? And there? Can we do that now? Let's just quickly change the time. Make it today. There we go. Right, so you can't really run straight through, can you? Let's just get rid of this tree here, I think. Is that all of it? Yeah, that's all of it. Okay, and then we can place one down here. Reminded me to do that, but that'll do. That went. I've got dirt there, haven't I? Okay, and then we get our cactus and we build it up. There we go. I think I'm actually quite happy with that, to be honest. Yeah, you can't build next to each other, can you? There's the problem. Well, that can do for now, because I mean you've got to go over the soul sand, then you've got to try and weave your way in between the cactuses, and then we've got to figure out some way of going up the hill. I wonder whether this would work. I'm not too sure whether this would work, but it's no case of trying to find them. No. Slime blocks, I'm certain they're in here somewhere. Under decorative, maybe? Yes, right. Now, will this work? Maybe not. No, okay. Sounds horrible, that. But I do have an idea. I do have a very good idea. Just to make it a bit more challenging, let's add. Right, I just need to build something. So we're going to need some ladder. Get rid of you, and then we're going to need... what could we use? What could we use? I think we use some red wool. We use some red wool. Don't need the ice. Okay, so hopefully this is going to work. Let's have a little test. It does, right, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's what I wanted. So if we make it just a little bit higher. Ideal. Right, I'm happy with that. Get you filled in. Okay, and then... You know, we could actually just leave this the way it is, couldn't we? You have to make your way up the hill, any which way you can. Yep, up like that. To the top. Then you've got your ice... Yeah, that's a good idea. Then you've got your ice parkour here, haven't you? So, then you've got to jump. Jump again. Jump across. Jump across again. Oh, but you fall. You see? There we go. Right, okay, so I'm happy with that. There's a little bit of a mini ice parkour there. So what we're going to have to do is build up some sort of fence. Don't think iron bar's going to work. It's going to have to be a wooden fence, I think. Yeah. It's just then that way so you can't go astray too far. So if we do a limit of around here, from here we'll do actually, do quite nicely. And then we just simply build up the fence all the way along. There we go. Oh. There we are, along here. One there again. Another one there maybe. Go. It's just in this way it's got a limit what way you can go, so then you know that you're not allowed beyond beyond the fence. Well, there's definitely a few delayed issues here, isn't there? Take its time to place the fence down. Does that look alright? One more up there, yeah, that'll be fine. Then nearly at the top, which is good. I want to add one more thing. I don't know what. I want to add... I think I know what we can do. It's going to involve using obsidian, so it's going to look fucking ugly, but I think I know the one more thing that we could add. Right, and then that's the top of the hill there, so you know that if you start coming down this side that you've gone too far, so we can just simply build along here like this. Keep forgetting you can't jump on fences like that, can you? See, let's place them where I don't want them. Definitely a few delay issues. Don't know if that could be because of my frame rate, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. It's fine. Right, there we go. So that'll be blocked off there, so you know what way to go. And just in case, I should grab a sign. I've never done this before, so I'm going to give it a bash. If we just do one here, let's have a look. So how many was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 7. There we go, and then we can do another sign here. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There you go, so you know what way to go there. And if we just do it here, just that way it saves people get confused. Then actually what we will need to do actually, if we can if we could just build a fence, just make it go along to here. I don't want to try and make this too ugly, but I kind of want to block it off so then that way people know that they can't go there, they have to go to the ladder. So it's kind of obvious, you know. But again, we shall slap a sign down here. This time we're going to have to do it that way. There we go. So then we have to go there, then add a ladder. I think, oh no, that was a fence. So it is interesting. Would that work? Yeah, I think that would work quite nicely actually. So just to change it up a little bit. And you know what, I think we're going to make this a bit bigger. I don't want it to be too big, because obviously I want people to be able to survive, you know, landing it. So yeah, let's have a look, see how this goes. I think that's pretty spot on, I think that'll do. Okay, it would help if I actually stopped on the top there, wouldn't it? Right, because this way you don't have to jump, you just fall, bounce, up you go, onto there. Right, okay. So I'm happy with that. So that all leads round. So you come up here, you've got to negotiate your way up here. I'm just going to make this a bit more interesting. Just take a few blocks out here and there. Just so it's not as easy. There we go. Just do a couple along here. So just mix it up a little, makes it a bit harder for people. There we go. Okay, get rid of you. I think if we just get rid of you here. There we go, okay. Right, so I'm happy with that. So then that leads you to the ice parkour. You do the ice parkour, jump, jump, jump. You fall into the water. Just about. Fairly obvious what way you've got to go. Then you've got to go down here. And now this is the next thing I need to do. Because then hopefully you might be able to give it a test to go. I hope. I'm not normally good at parkour, but we'll see. I'll probably stay in creative mode for it, just be a bit easier. Right, now this is where it's going to get a bit ball achy and a bit pain in the arsey because of the way I want to do this. So there we go, that's that done. And if we just add some all along here like this, that's perfect. Then add another load along here like this. That's perfect as well. Another load along here like this. Happy with that. Then another one all the way along here. Okay. So then we just need to do one more here. Yeah, one more here would do, I think. And there we go. Right, okay, that's ideal. That's exactly what I want. And you come up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a few iron bars. Just along here, I think. Just that way it ensures that nobody cheats. Need a dirt block, okay. Whack you down there. Then bring the iron bars all the way around. Now, can you jump onto iron bars? Yes, you can. So they're going to have to be one more higher. Oh. Okay, just try to get this done as quickly as I can. Up you away, and you. Right, all the way along here. Now it's going to get a bit tricky. There we go. It sounds dead creepy when buses go by my house. It really does. You can just hear the wheels and it just sounds horrible. There we go, along here like this. Not there. Go away. There we go, and then just 2 more, I think. 1 and 2, and it's done. Alright? There we are, that's why, because it was connected onto there. Okay, you know what, actually, we'll keep that, so let's just add that block there, that'll be fine. Right, there we go. Then we just add a block of quartz there to level it off, so there's no escape. This is going to obviously be... Where can we put the start of it? Can make this the starting area here. It only has to be little. It doesn't have to be anything too ridiculously big. Okay, and then if we grab some black wool and some, that is white wool, isn't it? No, it's a block of iron, idiot. And some white wool, then we can just do and if we just do white, 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 white and white, and then we can just add the fill in the black. There we go. Get rid of these horrible bushes. Okay, didn't particularly mean to do that, but okay, and you run around. That's fine. Right, just I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm just gonna quickly whack some weeds. Back in a second. Right. Ooh, hello. Got me mouse then. Right, I am back. Okay, so next is. Now, I'm not too entirely sure how to do this, to be honest with you. Because I'm looking to add TNT to it, but I think I'll probably have to test that while we're off camera. Because basically the whole gist is, I'm going to get some of the ugliest looking thing in Minecraft, obsidian. It's worse than dirt. And then it's quite simple. I'm just going to, you know, I think we'll have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 be enough? Yeah, 8 should be enough. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Then we're going to lay the obsidian all the way down. I just thought there's actually one more thing I forgot to do, which I'll end the episode sorting out. And then basically what this is going to be, if I can get it to work properly, I'm going to hook it up to a bit of redstone underneath, and then hopefully we shall we'll get dispensers that will pop out TNT that you'll have to try and run through and avoid. So it's just trying to figure out how to do it. Then again, I don't think would dispensers set off TNT? Let's just clear a few things from here. If not, I could do it with arrows. It's a shame though, because I really do want to try something with TNT. Where that be under redstone, won't they? Dispenser. Some TNT and a buton. Right, so let's have a look. Let's see if this works then. So stick that down there. Stick a block of TNT inside of you. Add a buton. Oh. It does! Oh. Wow, that is fucking devastating. Right, so the dispenser theory does work. Okay. What I'll have to do then is I am going to have to widen this, because I've got an idea of how I can do it. Right, I'm chuffed with that, because I'm never too sure, because obviously I don't play Minecraft anywhere near as much as I would like to, but yeah, I've kind of got an idea of how I'm going to do it. So if we widen this by one more, no, 2 more, doesn't really matter for that. Okay, build this along here, and then basically I'll build a little thing to show you. So I'm going to have a sitting gun up here. Then basically we're going to have the dispensers here, Okay, gonna have dispensers there, and then we're gonna cover them in. Can I do that? Can I cover them? Yeah, cover them in the obsidian, and then basically I'm gonna have a whole load of TNT drop down, but I'm probably going to put the dispensers more near the middle, so I might have to move this along by another 4, because I at least want 3 dispensers in there. So yeah, actually, you know what, that would do quite nicely actually. So the only problem is going to be the redstone. That's going to be a bit fiddly. Not that good when it comes to redstone. I know basic things. I know in my challenge series that I had, I know I built the redstone farm, and it wasn't too difficult. Right, so we get rid of you. So if we go 1, 2, let's stick a dispenser there, 1, 2, dispenser there, 1, 2, and dispenser there, I think. And then hopefully the damage isn't going to be too bad. I mean, we'll have a look. We'll get some TNT and we'll set it off quickly just before we end the episode, and we shall find out. Then again, just to make sure, I know what I could do if I was to. Which is obviously the last thing I want to do is really have to rebuild a lot of it, you know. So if I make most of this floor here all obsidian, then it'll kind of be like a safety buffer, so to speak. So, right, you. God, I'm having a few frame issues here, aren't I? No, it's the weather as well. Right. Toggle downfall. There we go, that should clear that up. Right, that's done. Toggle the downfall. Right, so let's set this off and then just hope the damage is going to be nothing. Nothing happened. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it knocked a block away from here. Did it do any damage behind? It shouldn't have done. Yes, it did, because it fell through the bloody world. Right, okay, that's fine. Just to bolster this up a little, I guess. Luckily, no damage was done to the water, so that's fine. So, should put you down here again, and if we set you off again, what we're going to be looking at here. Right, so now what we're going to have to do is going to have to plan this properly. So if we do one here, and one here, then we add a buton. What we're going to be looking at here. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so gonna have to sort this out and reinforce it differently. So guys, yes, I'll get that sorted. I'll work on it. I might have to just stick with 2 TNT dispensers nearer the middle. I think that's probably going to be the best and safest bet, really, isn't it? So I'll get all this rubbish filled in, and we'll just take it from there. So as always, guys, I have been silverfox, and this has been my rather destructive episode in my fabulous world of my own minigame DeathRun. I didn't get to test it, but I'll have this all sorted, and then we'll be able to test it on Wednesday. So until then, there's no goodbye. I'll simply blow up later.